Let's see. Is the lobby camera working? Technically, Groucho was first. That's all I'm saying.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Hey. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, excuse me. Well, good to have you, Doc. I'm mostly here. Let's call it 80-85% here. But since I wouldn't be risking getting anybody sick, I decided I could do tonight's. That's why I couldn't do the van this morning. I didn't want to risk Jason. I'm probably past contagion, which is the only reason I did stuff this weekend, but I apologize if I got anybody, because this is a terrible, terrible cold. Quite a track. All right. You rascally so's and so's.
Like to smile like my favorite.
Make work your favorite. That's your favorite. Okay?
Okay.
Work is your new favorite.
Fine.
Time for the announcement. Okay, people, tomorrow morning, it is Santa's only Santa.
Oh my God!
All right, you squirrely bitches. Oh, that's how I'm coming back, really? All right. Good to see ya. Gosh darn it, I am still mildly under the weather. To everybody that has gotten whatever the fuck this is this season, I apologize. And to everybody that's been spreading this bullshit, go fuck yourself. Like a lot, and not in a fun way. Do it while frowning. It's bad. Good on you, Snowy. Oh, re-upping. So fantastic. So wondiferous. Splendifical. Good to see everybody. So yeah, we'll probably be doing 3. Let's call it 3 hours. We're not going to go overboard. Oh, shit. And Cuomo re-upping. Everybody waiting to re-up for when to announce a re-upping when my face is on here, so you can cover my face with all these outdated emotes. We got to get new emotes. What are we doing here? We're over 4 years old. I've still got emotes on here that we were using a couple months in. This is ridiculous. We've got to upgrade around here. In so many ways. And we're gonna. Tomorrow's going to be a big day for us. I believe I'm going to finally set dates for classes and launch a website for it. I think that's what I have to do. I think that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I think that's the main thing that I'm doing. Another interview, of course, because those never stop. But the majority of that is going to be setting the course for 2024. Yeah, pretty much that, because I can barely hear. I can barely hear, and yeah, the sore throats, unless I take a shot of a Theraflu or a NyQuil Dayquil, is a grindy, terrible sore throat. So yeah. Sounds like we got the similar one. Oh, I gotta free up some space. Shut up. Yeah, so apparently that's what's going around, and it sucks. So I did not want to risk. I mean, me coming in over the weekend, it's what I had to do, 1. And 2, I was distanced from everybody. I wasn't in close proximity to anybody for more than a couple minutes. But I couldn't sit here 3-4 feet away from Jason for 3 hours and risk that I'm still contagious. I don't think I am, but I couldn't risk it. So that was why there was no van, and it sucks. I'm getting screwed out of my December van time. But we've got some big stuff planned for next week, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, how about we get to this gosh darnin' thing-a-whoozits. Not entirely sure how I'm going to score December. Not entirely sure I care. So we'll see what happens. This is all November, I believe. And I'm going to... I think I have an idea what I'm going to do. Oh, there's an update for Riff Tracks the game? Well. What? New clips? Oh, but wait. But if I do that... I think I need to maybe change the destination folders to the stock folders just in case while they drop this update, is my guess. So give me 1 second. Didn't realize we had an update here, so let's change that. Let's swap in the original folders. Oh, and it's Troy. So that when they do this update, hopefully nothing goes but crazy. So let's do that. Let's do that. Everybody re-up and look at that magic. Okay, so we have the original stock folders in place, so I think we can safely update now, would be my guess. Yeah, looks like an update just a couple days ago. Awesome. Let's do it. Yeah, almost feel like I should do the stock folders, since we do have new clips, apparently. Oh shit, we got a train? A train happened? You guys trained it? You. Look at you. Didn't even notice what was going on. Alright. Did I get a badge? What the hell? Time's running out to change our monetization? Oh, go fuck yourself. Let's make a couple more pennies. We're not changing our monetization. I'll take a look at this later. Alright. Oh, we missed the train. Gosh darn it. Alright. Cool. We are updated. You know what? Let's go with stock folder today. Why not? Why not? I just changed to the stock folder for the update, so let's do it. Oh, I don't have a Twitch recap because I haven't looked at my Twitch recap yet, probably. And I haven't used my personal account in a while. We gotta change that. Alright. Let's play some gosh darnin' Stuff-a-Whoozits. Why don't we? See how long I feel like I can go. We'll duck out early if I'm not feeling it, because I haven't been talking that much for a while. So, I might not like that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Yeah, look at these. Look at the updates, the new clips. Oh. Look at that. So that's what we've got to look forward to. Again, I'm not a huge Riff Traxer, so I'm not that that versed. All right, let's do the thing. I saw the new clips. I'm just not gonna throw a bunch of Billy Mays in there right now, so I'm gonna hold off for a bit. Oh, nice Vigaroo. Yeah, I don't know which improv you saw. Not this last weekend, but the weekend before's regular exclusive blend was a really good one. So if you guys caught that, good on you. Vigaroo, Matadubs, Doc Troy. No, appreciate it, Snowy. But I have not been in the mood to do a whole hell of a lot. For the last about week and a half. So that has probably put us behind a little bit. But I'll get to catching up with the world in the morning. I actually got some sleep today. That was kind of nice. Alright. I guess I'll hop in there. I guess I'll hop in if necessary. And it seems necessary because we're sitting here waiting for somebody. Where is my login tab? I have too many tabs on here. I mean, that's always true. I must have closed the tab. Okay. And I haven't played on a Monday in a bit, so let's hop in. Alright. Let's do the thing! Oh, wait. Whoever fell out, get back in, and then we'll do the thing! Let's do the thing! There we are. Vigaroo back in, and here it goes. And here it goes. Alright, good to be back with ya. Well, let's reserve judgment. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if it's good to be back with you. And let's see how long this lasts. Can already feel a little bit of talking. Ugh. So, we'll see how long I can last. All right. All right. This is how we start. Oh, that sounds like the regular exclusive blend show. The horse clomp activation. Yeah, it sounds like that's what that was. Okay. Okay. Let's just go with that. Let's just go with that.
I told you I wasn't going to pay a lot for this muffler.
Yeah.
At home, drawing pictures of mountaintops with him on top, lemon yellow suns, arms raised, in AV.
Yeah.
Hi, why?
Hi, why? Yeah.
Yo dude sensei, I totally sweeped the leg. Wait, I just realized that was my arm. That still counts, right?
That was my arm, and it was his throat. But that's still sweeping the leg, essentially, right?
I guess you could say that guy was armed.
You could. You could say that.
Boom. Tough actin' to Noctin.
Tonoctin. The things it'll pronounce correctly and the things it won't. All right. A widely arrayed selection of nonsense for our return. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. All right. I missed you? All right. That's what I get for making a reference that apparently is past. That's what I get. Really? Really? Wasn't very clear that this guy was clearly Eddie Vedder. Okay, fine. Fine. That's what I get. That's what I get. It was an excellent reference, and all lost on you clods. Okay. So 2 clips without any dialogue is how we're starting. Good. Good. I don't think they know how their own game works. Uh-huh. You know what? This is what you get. This is what you get. This is what you get. And you earned it.
Teenage Mutant 80s perms will return after these messages. Man, they really go all out on Black Friday in Chinatown.
Sure. Sure. No 5.
Clearly, I remember. Picking on the boy. Seemed a harmless little fun.
Sure.
But we unleashed the lion.
Yeah.
Gnashed his teeth and bit the recess lady's breast.
Mm-hmm. How could I forget?
Dude, did you see that high five? We're already fucked.
Yeah.
I don't need to come at you one at a time to know you've kicked my ass. I'll show myself out.
Nobody starts a brawl exchanging some slapping skin.
Wow, those cats are fast as lightning. And yeah, that's a little bit frightening.
Not knowing they're going to completely wipe the floor.
Patty cake, bakers, aw.
Bakers, ah. Alright. Let's see. That. That. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good to be back, everybody. Hope you had a good couple weeks. Man, last week when we were 6 days between streams, it's kind of the longest we've ever been when I wasn't out of town. So that hurt. That hurt me. I assume it hurt you. Clearly it doesn't, because my punishing you with Jeremy lyrics is not winning you over. Or is it? It's not. I'm last. Okay.
A new type of monster has appeared.
Whoa.
What?
A new type of monster has appeared.
Jim, a new type of monster has appeared.
Ooh.
What?
Okay. See how that works. Fine, I'll start playing the game. Fine. Start cooperating. You come here to be bent to my will, not the other way around. Yeah, how much am I gonna have for tonight? We'll see.
Jim, a new type of monster has appeared. What?
Just in time for the 1996 holiday season. It's big, it's red, and it wants to be tickled.
Oh, yeah. That is a new type of monster.
Jim, a new type of monster has appeared.
Ooh.
What?
And it's 1995 in stores now.
Okay.
Get one today. Steal money from your parents for it, kids. All the cool kids are doing it. You want to be cool, don't you?
All right. It seems like we may have had a similar train of thought.
Jim, a new type of monster has appeared. What?
It may look like Godzilla, but due to international copyright laws,
It's not.
But you got this, Jim. I believe in you.
You've got this knockoff Godzilla. It's fine. You're fine.
Jim,
Everything's
a
fine,
new
Jim.
type of monster has appeared.
Oh?
What?
I said, a new type of monster
Yes.
has appeared. If you would take your effing helmet off, maybe you could hear things.
Yeah. Get it together, Jim. What are we doing?
Jim, a new type of monster has appeared. What?
Yes, Jim, it's very similar to the regular types of monster, but this one has a green fin instead of a brown one. Jim, this monster is merchandisable.
Oh, fuck. Jim.
Jim, a new
Jim.
type of monster has appeared. What?
My bad. It was just a Japanese commercial for Burger King.
Easy mistake. All right. Okay. This is a toughie. I don't know. This is a tough call. I'm gonna go with that, and that. Oh, White Claw. It's been a while. You were not missed. Well done. I am taking a beating. A beating, I say. That's all right. Still within striking distance in round 4. These are the only rounds that matter.
Here
Oh,
comes
God.
the silliest walrus of them all. Here comes the silliest walrus of them all.
Here comes the silliest walrus of them all. I don't think that's going to work. I don't think that's going to work. But I'm doing it anyway. So there. I don't know who I'm punishing. It seems like me. Why would I do that? I don't know. Here comes the silliest walrus of them all.
Did you know that the organizers also held a parade in Birmingham with Peanuts knockoffs? They were Snooper, Charlie Braun, Linus, and Lacey. Really?
Linus and Lacey.
Here comes the
We here at Channel 18 we have been asked not to address the float as Mrs. Shamey Schumer. Whoops, I just read that out loud.
Okay. Here comes the
Silliest walrus of them all.
It's Wally the let's invest all our money in NFTs, walrus.
That is a silly walrus. Here he comes, he's so
the silliest
silly.
Walrus of them all.
Oh, my God. Becky, look at his butt.
Yeah.
He looks like one of those rap stars' balloon friends.
Sure. Here comes the silly walrus.
Silliest walrus
Look
of
how
them
silly he
all.
is.
It's almost as silly as when I found Harold in bed with his best friend Gus. They were being very silly. I watched for a while. It was so silly.
So silly. Oh, silly. Alright, let's see. I don't like that one, so let's not do that. I guess I gotta go with that then. How about I don't make extra noises when I haven't spoken very much for a while? Let's just save some of this so we might be able to go 3 hours. I don't know. Just a thought. Silly walrus. That's a silly walrus. I am the king of your third place votes today. I am just raking in those thirds.
Phil stopped to return a book to Miss Brown while his friends went on to the lunchroom.
Mm-hmm.
He would have to catch up with them later.
Ooh.
Phil stopped to return a
Phil
book to Miss
stopped to
Brown
return
while
a book
his
to Miss
friends
Brown.
went on to the lunchroom. He would have to catch up with them later.
No. Let's not do that. Let's not do that one, and let's not you guys do that one either. No. Start over. This was not my best return to form.
Phil stopped to return a book to Miss Brown while his friends went on to the lunchroom. He would have to catch up with them later.
Phil had just learned about being responsible and how wild that drove the ladies. He went on to scrape gum off the playground.
Phil stopped to return a book to Miss Brown while his friends went on to the lunchroom. He would have to catch up with them later.
But the book taught him nothing. If Phil was going to bring forth Yog Sothoth, he needed page 751 of the true Necronomicon from the Forbidden Books.
I mean, obviously. Everybody knew that, Phil.
Phil stopped to return a book to Miss Brown while his friends went on to the lunchroom. He would have to catch up with them later.
By the way, Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter.
Of course she does.
Phil stopped to return a book to Miss Brown while his friends went on to the lunchroom. He would have to catch up with them later.
Ms. Brown, Thank you for this book.
Mhm.
My mom enjoyed it, but when I asked for a book about colors, I wasn't expecting 50 Shades of Grey.
Sure. Sure.
Phil stopped to return a book to Miss Brown while his friends went on to the lunchroom. He would have to catch up with them later.
Phil regretted staying to hear Mrs. Brown's story about Goodwill shopping cause it caused him to miss lunch, which was mozzarella sticks day.
Oh, not Mozzie Sticks Day. No.
Phil stopped to return a book to Miss Brown while his friends went on to the lunchroom. He would have to catch up with them later.
Next time on Undercover Boss, will the plumber pull his pants up?
All right. All right. You know what? Yeah. We're all just getting back into riff shape. This, I almost don't want to take the scores from this one. It hardly seems fair to anybody. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna go with that. That and that, I guess. Okay. Who all was? So we had me, Matty Dubs, Doc, Troy, Crimzo, and Vigoroo. That's who I didn't have. Where's Vigoroo? There's Vigoroo. Alright. Did I do even worse this time? I'll take it. I can still barely function. And Crimson takes the first one back. Welcome back, everybody. All right. Crimzo, wow, with a 58.75. Respectable number as well. All right. 58.75. Fourth grand for Troy. Doc, 38.21. One of my lowest scores in a good long while, but you know what? I'm okay with it. 27.97 for Matthew W. $23.62 for me. I gotta do better next game to even that out a little bit. And $13.50 for Vigorous. Okay. Let's run another. Shall we? Oh, I think we shall, since that's almost entirely why we're here. What up, Gertie? Just pop on in. Good to have you. Just squeeze in. Okay. One more spot. Who wants it? And Cuomo's in. There it is. Right. Yeah, I got here just in time, Gertie. Well planned, well timed. Ugh, I'm already so tired. But we're going to make it several hours. That's crazy, Doc. That's crazy. Who would have done such a thing? All right. Let's do it.
You know, I am so close to Calderon.
I'm so close to Calderon.
I'm
so close. I can feel his ball heat. I'm so close to Calderon.
I'm so close to Calderon. I can almost hear his kidneys working.
I'm so close to Calderon. I can feel his pulse from inside his butthole. I'm that close to him. I'm so close to Calderon. I know he should really have something done about these polyps. I'm so close to Calderon. I'm gonna do. Should I? Should I commit to a 12-episode monthly release season of Film Wiz for 2024? Should I?
You know, I am so
close to Calderon, I can almost hear his kidneys working.
Were you sucking his dick while he was drinking Jack Daniels again?
I mean, there's no losers in that situation.
You know, I am so close to Calderon, I can almost hear his
kidneys working.
I mean, to be fair, he's one of those loud peeing guys.
Yeah. You know the guy. Thick stream.
You know, I am so
Lots of
close
splash.
to Calderon, I can almost hear his kidneys working.
That sounds like obsessive psychosis, detective.
Yeah, well, you're obsessive and psycho, idiot.
You know, I am so close to Calderon, I can almost hear his kidneys working.
Alderaan, on the other hand, not so close. I'm like several light years away, and my kidneys are very weak to the Force.
Yeah. Also, I heard somebody blew
You
it
know,
up.
I am so close to Calderon,
So I'm glad I wasn't
almost
close.
hear his kidneys working.
I can feel his hot breath on my neck. I can see the want in his eyes. Anyway, yeah, I'm close to him.
Just close. We exchange
I am
cards
so
for
close
just
to Calderon, I can almost
fun
hear
little
his
odd
kidneys
holidays.
I can smell his liver, taste his heartbeat.
I can see his blood pressure. I'm not sure. Oh, Scary's snuck in too. Hey there, Scaries. Good to see everybody. Doop dop doodly lap dop boop boop doodle doodle deep deep doop. Oh, yeah, I gotta get ahead on who's in this'n. I believe there was a Cuomo. I believe then there was also a Doc and a Troy again, I think. And I believe we had Gertie before. I thought we had, maybe not. Well, there's Gertie. Crimzo, Vigaroo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, Crimzo. Got it. Ah! Just did the stuntman shatter his fucking knee on this? This is. Oh, God! Oh, I'm glad we get to watch that 6 more times. Just blowing out his fucking ACL. And it's just, alright, great. Just all the tendons in his knee just shredding like a fucking cucumber or a celery stalk. Just fibrous and tearing. That's all I can hear. That's all I can hear watching this clip. I can't watch it when it comes back up. It's like a fucking football injury replay over and over again. The stunt sounded good in theory, but when they actually ran it, this did not go well. This ended somebody's stuntman career, I'm gonna guess. Anybody want to look that up? I'm probably right. That is ugly. I'm just gonna not watch, if that's okay with you guys. And I don't care if it is. because I'm going to not watch. Because that's terrible. And you guys have to watch it 6 more times. Not looking.
Well, round about this time, the old Duke boys decided to holy fucking shit. Did you see the way that dude bent?
Yeah.
He's never walking upright again.
Yeah.
And we see those Dukes of Hazzard boys getting into another progressive commercial.
All right. 2 Dukes references.
Paramount Pictures presents Fuck Those Stuntmen, rated R.
Yeah.
Thank God. That flying kick stopped the driver from avoiding the river in that stage.
Thank heavens.
Why don't they look, Ralph? Why don't they look?
Why don't they look? Why don't they look?
The Olympics became much more entertaining after they started allowing meth.
To be fair, yeah. I'd watch the Meth Olympics. Oh, this summer the PCP games are gonna be crazy. Oh, man. It's crazy. The Olympics are coming up. And the Olympics was so closely related to an insane time. The last time it came around, it was a year late, obviously, and it was nice that the Olympics came around in, July 2021. It was very helpful for me at that time. Oh, well done, Gertie. Well done. On my accidental almost Kermit voice. Given how I'm barely holding on right now. Yeah, it doesn't matter how slowly that truck was going, and it didn't look like it was going slow. The impact, the force has to go somewhere. That was such a bad idea.
No, my dear. You are mistaken.
That was such a bad idea.
You're mad.
You're
Completely
mad.
insane.
No,
You're
my dear.
mad.
You are mistaken.
And it would have been better if he had jump kicked a brick wall, because the brick wall wasn't moving forward. Such a bad idea. Nobody stopped to think about how terrible an idea that was until somebody couldn't do their job for the rest of their lives anymore. And it didn't even make a good-looking shot. Because all you can do is just cringe at how that guy's leg don't work no more. Yeah. He got paid scale. It's fine. No benefits. No medical coverage whatsoever. He was carted off the set and dumped on the sidewalk. They erased his name from the sign-in sheet that day.
Completely insane.
What up,
No,
Trey?
my dear. You are mistaken.
You are mistaken.
I am 21 years old and I can prove it.
I mean, yeah.
You're mad.
You're
Completely
mad.
insane.
No, my dear. You are mistaken.
A 30-year fixed refinancing plan with a 69% increase is what all the cool kids are doing now. At least that's what Sketchy Joe told me.
I'm sorry, do you want to own a home or do you not? Do you want to own a home or do you not?
Mad. Completely insane.
No, my dear. You are mistaken.
You're also not PC. The correct terminology is mentally unwell.
I guess. Sure.
You're mad. Completely
You're
insane.
mad.
No, my dear.
You're a silly goose.
You are mistaken.
I can indeed use mold to cure chlamydia.
I want to cook you in your juices, you silly goose.
You're mad. Completely insane.
No, my dear.
You, my dear.
You are mistaken.
I'm Bob, completely insane. Maud's complete Linson is my cousin. Our fathers were in different lines at Ellis Island when we came from Sweden.
Complete Linson.
You're mad. Completely insane.
No, my dear.
No.
You are mistaken.
You see, I'm insane. Completely mad.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Let's get your shit straight. When you can properly diagnose me, you can come back. But in the meantime, eat shit. I am so slow today. Oh, well, I gotta get spooled back up. I am... That's all right. I'm just coming back into the world. Your ma. Completely insane. Completely insane. Yeah, not a great week and a half-ish. Well, we're just about on the other side. I should be voting in the audience. What am I doing? Wasting points. Go to ma. Okay. Right. Well done, everybody. Well done. Tightly grouped. Speaking of tightly grouped, I have to remember that I still want to do a shooting show for Patreon.
Then, instead of getting into line at the lunchroom, Mr. Bungle pushed everyone aside and went right to the front.
Yeah. Mr. Bungle was an absolute cunt. And the kids loved it.
Then,
and that's how the
instead
Tom
of
Green
getting
show
into line
debuted.
At the lunchroom, Mr. Bungle pushed everyone aside and went right to the front.
I don't know why I had a sudden stroke of Tom Green reference, but there. You have to deal with it. Because I'm just re-piecing myself together, so things will come out of nowhere that I don't expect. So you just have to deal with it. I'm a gibbering mess. You have to pick these pieces up. So much stuff I want to do with the new year. I need to try and be productive with tomorrow. Tomorrow and Wednesday need to be productive. I may either be late doing the box tomorrow or Wednesday, or I may not box Wednesday, because I'm going to be visiting the ARC Improv Club to let them know that, one, they have a place to perform if they want to, and two, that we're going to be having classes starting in January. Going to start the outreach programs, because we're going to be expanding improv around here, because that's the way it should have been from the beginning.
Then,
frankly.
Instead of getting into line at the lunchroom, Mr. Bungle pushed everyone aside and went right to the front.
His brother, Mr. Bunghole, however, was still in the bathroom.
Yeah. And their cousin, Senor Bungholio.
Then, instead of getting into line at the
was
lunchroom,
into something
Mr.
altogether
Bungle
different.
pushed everyone aside and went right to the front.
Because Mr. Bungle is a teacher, it is his right to shove you,
Yes.
and you will be shoved until you grow bigger than him.
It's true.
Then, instead of getting into line at the lunchroom, Mr. Bungle pushed everyone aside and went right to the front.
And Lady Elaine Fairchild sighed, determined to take the secret of King Friday the 13th's illegitimate bastard to her grave.
13 THs. Really? TTS?
Then,
Come on.
Instead of getting into line at the lunchroom, Mr. Bungle pushed everyone aside and went right to the front.
The Nepo babies just laughed and laughed while chanting Yay Capitalism.
Sure.
Then, instead of getting into line at the lunchroom, Mr. Bungle pushed everyone aside and went right to the front.
Mr. Bungle must have heard it was Mozzarella Stick Day. And since that
Mozzarella.
other kid won't get in line because he's talking to Mrs. Brown, he gets double.
Hell yeah. That's how it works. That's how it works.
Then, instead of getting into line at the lunchroom, Mr. Bungle pushed everyone aside and went right to the front.
The next day, Mr. Bungle got the absolute stuffing kicked out of him by the football team. Don't mess around with mozzarella sticks day.
Why did that print? Hold on. Oh, because the other one was spelled with an E, so that got pronounced mozzarella. But when you spell it with an A, it pronounces it mozzarella. Interesting. 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 You guys really stuck that reference from the previous round. Well done. But I think since you did that, you canceled out the Mozzie Stick reference, and I've got to go with that one. Alright. Well, clearly, even splitting the mozzarella stick reference, they got 1 and 2. That's crazy.
The entire
The
meal,
entire
except
meal, except for the dessert and drink,
is put on
is
the
put on a single plate.
Even the relish, or hors d'oeuvre, celery, olives, radishes, pickles, and so forth.
It's a lot. That plate is a goddamn wreck. That is...
The entire meal, except for the dessert and drink, is put on the single plate.
Especially a
even
small
the relish,
plate like that.
Or hors d'oeuvre, celery, olives, radishes, pickles, and so forth.
That plate is anarchy. It's anarchy. This meal is out of control. Sorry. I'm just getting it all back together, guys. I'm just getting it all back together. Already a little bit of a headache. I have not talked this much in a while. So we'll see how long we last. But yeah, I hate that I might not get much, if any, box Wednesday. That would be disappointing. But I've got important things that I have to do for the future of this place. So there may or may not be boxing, or it may or may not be late. We'll see how Wednesday goes. But it's going to be important for me to make an appearance at the ARC Improv Club on Wednesday. Because, yeah, we are pivoting towards improv around here the way it should have been in the first fucking place. We'll get into more of that talk later.
The entire
meal, except for the dessert and drink,
is put
on
on
a single plate.
Even the relish, or
if it doesn't fit on the plate, you do not get to eat it.
Pickles, and so forth.
Do you know how many stores you have to visit to find a relish, hors d'oeuvre, celery, olives, radishes, pickles, and so forth plate?
Yeah, that's, yeah.
The entire meal, except for the dessert and drink, is put on the single plate. Even the relish, or hors d'oeuvre, celery, olives, radishes, pickles, and so forth.
The only exception is, of course, a Texas dinner. Those Lone Star Rebels put all the big gulps and giant cinnamon rolls on the same plate.
It's a smorgasbord of flavor?
The entire meal, except for the dessert and drink, is put on the single plate. Even the relish, or hors d'oeuvre, celery, olives, radishes, pickles, and so forth.
Perfect. Just enough to feed 0.63% of a guest.
Well, I don't...
The entire meal, except for the dessert and drink, is put on the single plate. Even the relish, or hors d'oeuvre, celery, olives, radishes, pickles, and so forth.
Plating your guests in advance, and in this way, will ensure that they leave soon and allow you to drink rye and listen to Glenn Miller early.
You know what? Now it makes sense.
The entire meal, except for the dessert and drink,
now that you put it that
put
way,
on the single plate. Even the relish, or hors d'oeuvre, celery, olives, radishes, pickles, and so forth.
Except for the crudité platter. Nobody likes crudité.
Crudité.
The entire meal, except for the dessert and drink, is put on the single plate. even the relish, or
It's
hors
not a
d'oeuvres,
meal.
celery, olives, radishes, pickles, and
It's a
so
plate of
forth.
finger foods.
The mozzarella sticks, the yak penis, herpes, an issue of Sports Illustrated with Shohei Ohtani on the cover. Bread, butter, one nipple.
One nipple. No more. A single nipple placed just so. You know, I like that one. I like that one, gosh darn it. GD it. It's just what is. Alright. Was this round 5 or was this only 4? It seems at 6:54 this must have only been round 4. Oh shit. Apparently I was wrong. That was a quick game. How we do? Ooh. Cuomo. With a shocker. I have no oh well that was a big that was a heavy win. Feels like no matter how far Cuomo was behind, that probably took it. And it does. Because that was at least a 2,000 point jump. So let me see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was certainly the decider. 53-37 for Cuomo. Oh, and I forgot Crimzo won the last one. The green rectangle of victory. 53-37 Cuomo. Okay. Doc, 34-10. Crimzo, 33-75. Troy, 29-73. Vigaroo, 27-45. And a respectable, Gertie, a respectable 26-83. Okay, let's head over to riffing or some dubbing some what's. God damn it, I don't know. I've been gone too long. I don't know anything. I am so out of it. And don't want to tear my voice up first day back, but we'll see what we got. We're going to riff some dubs and what some tracks, and, you know, then we're going to pass out probably. And then we're going to get canceled because my bare feet will be on the screen somehow, and then I'll mercifully not have to do this anymore. If that's okay with everybody. Are we? Am I? Oh no, that's just the mic stand. All right. Let's get to it. I honestly can't remember if these are snowy clips or if we went back to these stock clips last week and I haven't changed. But I'm okay if all tonight is stock clips, frankly. So it might be a snowy folder. I just couldn't say for sure. Hey Cuomo, stop telling me what to do immediately. Alright, we got Doc, we got the Pure Finder, which again, I'm not sure if that's go real. I don't know. People change their names too often around here. I don't know if Pure Finder's even on this fucking. Oh, there they are. There they are. Okay. Snowy Vigaroo. trust that I see your comments, and when you shout at me several times about them, I don't enjoy it. What up, Gadget? Welcome back. Good to have you. And Crimzo. Oh, who fell out? There's Snowy. Run it! Oh, good night, Gertie. Thanks for joining us. Happy to have you.
The land of make-believe is crazy! I love singing with the pretend spirit. Hey, do you want to make our own song? Yeah!
I hate everything about this.
Sounds good, but how do we do it?
I hate everything about this.
The land of make-believe is crazy!
It's crazy!
I love singing with the pretend spirit. Hey, do you want to make our own song? Yeah! Sounds good, but how do we do it?
Literally, just start saying words in a sing-song. We're children. Do we need rules on how to make up songs? Go away. Leave this field. Sorry. Oh boy, oh boy. Da 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 da. Ra da 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 da. Reepity be doo ba doo. Oh, guys. Happy to have you. Happy to be back. Like I say, still 85-ish%, I would say. That's about what I've maxed out at the last week and a half or so. My my false finishes to these Illni. At least 4 or 5 days ago, I thought I was through it, and then it punched me in the face for some more. Well enough, Gadget, to be back by myself. I don't want anybody else to be around me, but well enough to be joining you by myself.
The land of make-believe is crazy!
It's crazy!
I love singing with the pretend spirit. Hey, do you want to make our own song? Yeah! Sounds good, but how do we do it?
Well, first start by singing. It's not hard.
Yeah. And that's what I thought. We still have our what the dub balance issues. It'll never be fixed, apparently. But that's okay. We know our way around it.
The land of make-believe.
The land of make-believe is crazy!
I love singing with the pretend spirit. Hey, do you want to make our own song? Yeah! Sounds good, but how do we do it?
When our powers combine.
I don't think we fully appreciated when we were young the weird feeling of not having our two front teeth.
I love singing with the pretend spirit. Hey, do you want to make our own song? Yeah! Sounds good, but how do we do it?
Well, we record ourselves singing, then have our mommies and daddies upload the video on YouTube. Everything after that is just luck, I guess.
It's not that they reset the settings. The settings stay the same. They just ignore them. And you have to remind it. No, these are the settings. I don't know.
Spirit. Hey, do you want to make our
You want to make our own song?
Yeah! Sounds good, but how do we do it?
And can we just get to the floating part already?
Okay.
The land of make-believe is crazy! I love singing with the pretend spirit. Hey, do you want to make our own song?
Do you?
Yeah! Sounds good, but how do we do it?
We find a popular singer on TikTok, promise them with dreams of grandeur, give them a very bad music contract, and take credit.
Okay, okay. Very jaded children, but you know what?
The land of make-believe is crazy.
Happens earlier and earlier.
I love singing with the pretend spirit. Hey, do you want to make our own song?
I can't even make that pitch.
Sounds good, but how do we do it?
Come bash these rocks into this old stump, bass line.
Okay, all right. You know what? Everybody's shaking the rust off. Everybody's shaking that rust off. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. Let's not overthink it. Looty too tattoo papoo. Fruity Loops and Frosted Flakes. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so slow. Ugh, my cognitive powers are... I'm hip deep in mud. It's so difficult right now. Alright, how do we do? Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Make mouth noises. And go. There you are. There's singing. Don't overthink it.
When my ball rolls into the street, I stop. I never run into the street, I wait. I stop. I look. I wait.
Oh, I've missed these. When the ball rolls into the street, I stop.
When my ball rolls into the street, I stop. I never
run into the street, I wait. I stop. I look. I wait. Ugh. I had missed these jams. When my ball rolls into the street, I stop. Hell yeah. I forgot this absolute folk banger. Oh, you've been missed. You've been missed, truly. Ta 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 ta. Looty toota fruity poops. Yes, looty toota fruity poops. Yes, clearly, obvi. What else did you think? Looty toot and fruity poops. Clearly. Ugh. So, with the retooling of what's going on around here, you guys have any interactive show ideas? I want to do more Everything Now style stuff. And I want to make this a more online comedy theater. I'm tired of doing things the way they've been done. It's time to start doing what's next. So, I'm trying to think of what that is. What an online physical hybrid space is. So, that's part of moving forward as well. To the street I stop. I never run into the street I wait. I stop. I look. I wait.
Besides, going straight from first to third base is never a good idea. Trust me.
Okay.
When my ball rolls
into the street I stop. I never run into the street I wait. I stop. I look. I wait.
I was a 70s kid. The correct answer was run out into the street for it and get plowed into by the bandits Trans Am.
I mean, you got a story at least.
When my ball rolls into the street I stop.
I never run into the street. I wait. I stop. I look. I wait.
Then run in front of the train. No, wait. Oops.
Yeah, that's a bad call.
When my ball rolls into the street, I stop. I never run into the street, I wait.
It's just such a silky smooth jam.
I look.
I look. I wait.
And that, my friends, is how we were entertained in 1973.
It was a simpler time.
When my ball rolls into the street, I stop. I never run into the street, I wait. I stop.
I look. I wait.
And lose my autographed Babe Ruth ball? Sorry, Smalls, I'm not missing out.
No, When my ball rolls
into the street, I stop.
Now, see, this is the kind of thing I can watch and listen to 8 times. A guy having his meniscus just shredded, not as much.
I wait.
Tings was diff went back when days had no fences.
Okay. 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 Let's see. Go with that. I will not believe you, Doc. They've got to move that illegal cores across state lines. Doc. What the fuck is bullshit about that, Doc? Grow up. When my ball rolls into the street, I stop. There it is, Vigor. You know what, Doc? We are not here to pick smoky nits. All right? I always said Avatar Way of Water
Richard sees the
was a shop-for-shop remake of Smokey and the Bandit. I've been saying that for months.
Every morning on his way to school, Richard sees the people of his community going about their jobs.
Yes. Yes, Richard, what do you see? What do you see, Richard? Tell us. Tell us, Richard! What do you see? Let us see it through your eyes, Richard! Again, maybe not the best idea. In my current state. Maybe not the best idea. La, da, da. Fuck. Oh. Okay. I just don't get it. Just don't get it. I do get it. So we have to find that interactive niche to really get the pulse of something out there.
Every morning on his way to school, Richard sees the people of his community going about their jobs.
Richard sees the long-lasting depressing effect of an American workforce set in place by Henry Ford.
Well.
He then traded for a foiled Charizard on the bus.
Yeah. I mean, what can you do about it?
Every morning on his way to school, Richard sees the people of his community going about their jobs.
And grades them on their danger handshaking ability. It's rather important in Richard's town.
Doc, they had a long way to go and a short time to get there.
Every morning on his way to school, Richard sees the people of his community going about their jobs.
Richard was pissed because on this day the cablemen were canceling his Comcast service.
Cableman. Cableman.
Every morning on his way to school, Richard sees the people of his community going about their jobs.
Da that job right there. Do that dirty job, you filthy doer of jobs, you.
Every morning on his way to school, Richard sees the people of his community going about their jobs.
He sees a cop, a biker, a sailor, a construction worker, and for some reason an Indian chief, and an idea for a band forms.
It's a job. It's a job.
Every morning on his way to school, Richard sees the people of his community going about their jobs.
Like this man, the NSA's neighborhood watchman, checking each telephone line for signs of commies.
Yeah.
Remember, Richard, see something, say something.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not protecting your pink neighbors, Richard. You're protecting Uncle Sam. Remember, do your job. Let's see. Cop, biker. Well, what? Was he the manager? Because you have to leave. You have to leave one role for Richard. Otherwise, he's just the future manager of the village people. There's some things I'm going to have to be more, I'm not going to say lenient with. It's just I gotta choose my battles, I guess. I'm not sure. There you go, Crimzo. This is just going to continue to be a very tight race. 1 through 10, separated by less than 1,000.
Kyle Petty's crash at Bristol measured 80 Gs, or 80 times the force of gravity. How do we know this?
Still not sure if I should keep the NASCAR clips in here. I'm going to have to just go through the whole folder.
Gs, or 80 times the force of gravity. How do we know this?
Just going to have to comb through everything. Alright. Do I have 3 more? Got at least 1 more. I don't want to just do 2 hours. Do we have 3 more? We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. I mean, I'm sitting, I'm hanging, I'm having fun with the family, but we're still not all the way back either. So we shouldn't push it. We'll see. See how we're feeling. Oh, gadgets. If you put more work into being funny than you did regretting your lot in life. I don't know. I'm just trying to boost you up, but I don't think those are the proper ways to go about it. How about you just believe more in your goddamn self rather than fucking doting on failure? Just do it. Just do the fucking thing.
Kyle Petty's crash at Bristol measured 80 Gs, or 80 times the force of gravity. How do we know this?
Kyle,
I
you never
read it
lived
on
up to your
Kyle
dad.
Petty's Wikipedia page. Did you know Kyle Petty is a huge Alanis Morissette fan? That's 80 G's worth of fact learning.
Yeah.
Kyle Petty's crash
So
at
much
Bristol
fact learning.
measured 80 Gs, or 80 times the force of gravity. How do we know this?
NASCAR scientists swung a dead cat by the moonlight and buried a potato to get this information.
It's the only way you can get it. They're NASCAR scientists for a reason.
80 Gs, or 80 times the force of gravity. How do we know this?
This black box tells us what the force was, which leads me to wonder, why not make the whole car out of the black box material? Right.
Kyle Petty's crash at Bristol measured 80 Gs, or 80 times the force of gravity. How do we know this?
I strapped 12 baby mice into this device here, put it under Kyle's seat.
Yeah.
Once these mice grew up, we were able to recount their experience.
Mice, very sensitive
Kyle Petty's crash
to gravity.
at Bristol measured 80 Gs, or 80 times the force of gravity. How do we know this?
We used this device to measure Shaq's dick penetrating a donkey.
Cool.
Kyle Petty's crash at Bristol measured 80 Gs, or 80 times the force of gravity. How do we know this?
We don't. It's just random number I just made up.
There you go. At least be honest. All right, everybody. How about we take a second and remember to do better? All right, that's good. Let's move forward, shall we? Yeah, so this, the current state of my voice did allow an excellent 90s Seinfeld stand-up impersonation. God damn it, my brain is not working. Let's go with... I guess that. Oh... I don't know. The quality of things does make the pressure in my head and the tinge in my throat affect me a lot more, weirdly. Ba-doo-doo-doo-da, ba-dee-lee-dow, ba-doo-boo-boo-da-da-dee-lee-dee. Well done, Doc. Final round. Don't mind if I do.
One bandsaw and a rule. Whenever many people
What are you
use
doing?
the same thing, rules are necessary.
Yeah.
Well, how do you get permission?
By asking. Why is this so hard?
One bandsaw and a rule. Whenever many people use the same thing, rules are necessary.
I don't like the way
Well,
you
how do
caress
you
the
get permission?
saw. There's so much wrong here. Alright, anybody's game. Still in this final round. You know, within reason, I guess. Alright. The level of the room is always a moving target, Gadget. You just have to settle in, hunker down, and take your beating around the head and neck, and eventually you'll get there. Ah, man. Yeah. Gotta figure out a lot of things going forward. Gotta figure out a lot of the stuffs. We'll see. Oh, what's going on? What do we got?
One bandsaw.
One bandsaw. And a rule.
Whenever many people use the same thing, rules are necessary. Well, how do you get permission?
But they were all of them deceived, for another bandsaw, a master bandsaw, was forged from the fires of Mount Doom.
One bandsaw and a rule. Whenever many people use the same thing, rules are necessary.
Rules are necessary.
Well, how do you get permission?
Ask. That's it. Just ask.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to this stab talk.
You're welcome. Thank you and you're welcome.
One bandsaw and a rule. Whenever many people use the same thing,
Yeah, we're not updating any of this.
well, how do you get permission?
Ask your teacher if Sawtrex is right for you. Side effects include headache, nausea, a desire to fuck an electric saw, hemorrhoids.
Sure. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing for the December scoring since we've only got next week. I think I'm just going to add up the scores for the year. Just see what ridiculous numbers we have. I'm not sure.
Well, how do you get permission?
You go to the nearest adult and ask to play with the bandsaw. Or you can just touch without permission and see who joins NASA and who joins NASCAR.
Sure. It's a fine line. I guess?
One
I don't know,
bandsaw
man.
and a rule. Whenever many people use the same thing, rules are necessary. Well, how do you get permission?
You don't. You just push people out of the way and use that bloody bandsaw whenever the fuck you want.
Yeah. Be a
One bandsaw
woodshop tough.
and a rule.
Decide you're gonna use the bandsaw whenever the
Whenever
fuck
many
you
people
want.
use the same thing, rules are necessary. Well, how do you get permission?
You can't
Need
tell
more
me.
of this saw in my life. Please, 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 please. Go let me in.
All right. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, that's all we're doing. All right. Was this? Yeah, this would have been our first whatting of the dubs. So we'll do another, and then we'll see how I feel. I don't like to do just 2 hours, but that might be easing back into things. Because like I say, still not 100%. We might do 3. We might just do 2. We'll see. Yeah, that's fair, Gadget. Shouldn't push too much. Oh, I gotta be ready for scoring. Doom 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 badly day. Ooh. Oh, Doc, with the goddamn pandery reference. You saps. You fell for it. Well done, Doc. Well done. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. 49-21 for Doc. See if I can get 2 in before. 41-23 for Crimzo. 3,100 for Vigaroo. I got 3 in before it went away. That's nice. Um, 27.98 Snowy.
Oh.
26.36, I think. Can't tell if that's 26.36 or 26.38 for Pure. And 2071 for Gadget. Who is no doubt going on about in the chat right now while I'm tabulating scores. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Slash followed by me. Okay. Yeah, I keep wondering how to do the actions. And somebody keeps telling me, and then I keep forgetting. It's just classic IRC chat command. Alright, Doc, Dre, Vigaroo. Cuomo. Oh, well, glad to be here for your pre-birthday festivities, Dre. Happy to ya. Snowy's in. All right. Also want to see what sort of tags these guys are using. Sorry, I'm just multitasking as I generally do. Yeah, I do not understand. Things are very popular. Dumb things are very popular. Okay, nothing creative there, okay. Alright, I'll hop in here, I guess, if necessary. Which it looks like it's necessary. Let's do the thing! I thought I was already Twitch logged in. Now let's do the thing! Alright, everybody. Yeah, Dre. Wait, do we have 6 now? Did people fall out? Hold on. Okay, we got everybody. Just making sure. Okay.
Hey, Chopin, what's up? Oh, playing a song. What's it called? You faker.
Okay.
Hey, Chopin, what's up?
Hey, Chopin.
Song? What's it called?
It's a little low. A little low.
You faker.
What's it called? What is it called? I don't know if that's going to work. And I almost hope it doesn't, frankly.
Hey, Chopin, what's up?
What's up?
Playing a song? What's it called?
It's called Nocturne in B flat minor mom.
You faker. Not sure how I'm going to judge the use of the donut in these.
Playing a song? What's it called?
It's called God My Mom is Nosy, featuring T-Pain.
You faker.
Yeah, I just don't know how we're going to get this you faker to work out properly. I don't know if anybody's even trying to use it. I don't know.
What's it called?
It's called, huh? What?
Idiot. Nice, Dre. Going to a fun place? Or just some random nonsense?
It's called Look at the Sad Boy Who's Not Really Sad But Is Just Looking for Attention from His Hot Stepmom, inspired by actual Pornhub categories.
Sure. Sure. Beep boop beep. Boop 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 beep. I'm sorry, I'm just now noticing that...
Cowboys from Hell.
Just now noticing that the subtitle is Chopin.
Hey, Chopin, what's up?
Okay. This is probably how you spell it. It's probably how you spell it.
Seek and Destroy. My friend James, who's a heavy metal guitarist, taught me it.
Oh. That's probably how it's spelled. Oh, this thing is just going to be a pain the whole time, is it? Alright. I don't know. This is what we're going with. This is what we're going with. Well, apparently Poor needs some time to deal with presents, so I guess I'm here for a while. Yeah, that was going to be difficult to make you faker work. I agree, Dre. You're not wrong. Wow. All right. Doc and Dre just taking it all. Appropriately so. Okay. Why is everything so low? What the fuck is going on? Then the next one's gonna blow my fucking asshole out. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, you can bring your toys. School is out, so we can make some noise. What the hell? I thought I turned... I don't know that that's going to work, but also while I got a second, let's apparently close fucking Discord over here, which I thought I already had. There we are. Make no toys. Sound, we can make some noise.
Come play with Diesels. Start your career. Yes, we do hire children here.
I mean, get in with a trade union. Look at Lolly being helpful, rapper.
So come along, my son. We'll shake hands with danger like your daddy.
Like
and have
your
so
father
much
before
fun.
him. Oh, Lolly. Helpful Christmas present wrapper.
Jim Henson's Shake Hands with Danger Babies.
Classic. You can bring your toys. You can make some noise.
I hate my fucking job. Batteries not included.
Okay. You can make your toys. And you can make some noise.
Then we'll all just play pretend. Never mind the comet bringing life to an end. Don't ever look at the sky. The truth of our demise will make you cry.
It took a decidedly dark turn. School is out, you can make some noise.
Huh. Looks like another batch fell for the dummy box.
What is going on? What is happening? I don't know if you guys are trying to make me insane, or if this is just where you're coming from today. That, and that, I guess. Guys are here just to rattle my cage. Is that what's happening? You think you can shake me? You think you can push me over the edge? Well, go ahead. Come on, then. Come on, see what you got. I'm not sure. I'm just going to use this voice as much as I can while I still have it, because while I have that voice at maybe 90%, this is really putting it into the upper levels. How'd we do? Alright, some of you went in the weird direction that I took us. Dre, out here stomping. Dre's just going stompy, stompy. But hopefully you haven't used your best in the first 2 rounds. That is wasteful. Hold those points for later.
Marcia, may I see you?
Marcia.
Sure, Dudley.
Remember in briefing I mentioned that the upper deck position carries with it responsibilities on the main deck too.
You remember that, Marcia?
Sure, I remember.
You remember that? Marcia, do you remember that? Look at me, Marcia.
May I see you for a moment?
Look me in the mustache, Marcia.
In briefing,
do you remember
I mentioned
that?
The upper deck position carries with it responsibilities on the main deck too.
Sure, I remember.
Sure, I remember. No, let's see. What direction to go in if I'm not going to go in that one? Alright. Again, I'm not sure how this is going to work. Yeah, I mean, we've really got all of our work out of Upper Deck in these clips by now. It's not worth continuing to go to the Upper Deck well.
Marcia, may I see you for a moment?
Sure, Dudley.
Can I see you
Remember
real quick,
in briefing,
Marcia?
I mentioned that the upper deck position carries with it responsibilities
You
on
remember?
the main deck too.
Do you remember that, Marcia?
Sure, I remember.
Do you?
Remember how I told you there are Hell's Angels on this flight? Remember how I told you I know them? Dudley? You're so quiet, Dudley.
Alrighty.
Marcia, may I
Marcia,
see you for a
do you,
moment?
Sure,
Marcia?
Dudley.
Remember in briefing, I mentioned that the
Oh,
upper deck
nice, Doc.
position carries
Getting so
with
many
it
games in.
responsibilities on the main deck too.
Sure, I remember.
Sure, Dudley, I remember.
Then you once again dropped to your knees and begged to be put on the San Francisco to Fire Island run for the 1000th time.
Okay.
Marcia, may I see you for a moment?
Sure, Dudley.
Remember
Marcia.
in briefing, I mentioned that the upper deck
You
position
remember?
carries with it responsibilities
Marcia?
on the main deck too.
I can give you
Sure,
side
I
eye while
remember.
looking at you, Marcia.
But Miss Upper Deck Continental won't shut the up about how she did an upper deck in the first class lavatory.
There it is.
It's annoying.
There's our Upper Decker.
Marcia, may I see you for a moment?
Sure,
Marcia?
Dudley.
Marcia?
Remember in briefing, I mentioned that
You
the
remember?
upper deck position carries
Marcia, do
with it
you remember? Look at me.
responsibilities on the main deck too.
Look at me, Marcia.
Sure, I remember.
It was actually Charles who used the last of the Vaseline. But don't worry, Kurt. Your face still looks greasy.
I don't understand what's going on.
Marcia, may I see you for a moment?
Sure, Dudley.
Remember in briefing, I mentioned
don't
that the
understand
upper
what's
deck
going on.
position carries with it responsibilities
Can I be
on the
honest
main
with you
deck
right
too.
now? I don't understand.
Sure, I remember.
In fact, I left an upper decker in the lavatory just for you, you weak little punk. Get off my plane.
I'm removing these clips
Marcia,
because
may I see
apparently
you
we
for a
still
moment?
can't
Sure, Dudley.
Remember in
move
briefing,
past the
I
upper
mentioned
deck.
that the upper deck
That's
position
not. There we
carries
go.
with it
That's two upper deckers,
responsibilities on the
Momo.
main
Pay
deck,
attention.
too.
Sure, I remember.
I'm just as irritable and unhelpful on the main deck as I am on the upper deck. I promise. Look at how waxy and sweaty these cheese plates are. Look.
Looty-too-too-too-too. Fruity Loops and Penguins too. I don't know what's going on. And I think my throat may be saying we've got one more at most. I don't. I don't. I have to vote. Like, technically. I don't. Looty-doo, papu-patu. Alright, so yeah. Oh wait, Snowy, Vigorous, Doc. Let's make sure I'm ahead on this score sheet. Oh wait. Dre, Doc, Snowy, Homo, me, and Vigoroo? Looks like we're on there. Okay. That's alright. The invisible hand of the upper decker is deciding the points. It all works out. Alright. Why are all these clips so low?
Well, here comes the little boy and his horse. Nothing else has worked, and if this horse doesn't do the trick, I just don't know what will.
Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Let me read what the fuck this was. Well, here comes a little boy and his horse. Nothing else has worked, and if this horse doesn't do the trick, I just don't know what we'll do. Let's see. Sure. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. And you know what, Dre? You keep uppering those decks as long as you want to. It's your birthday. Shit in the tank. That's like the rule of birthdays. You can shit wherever you want. I'm almost certain.
Well, here comes a little boy and his horse. Yay! Nothing else has worked. I knew this horse does not do the trick. I just don't know what will.
Unfortunately, the only trick this horse knows is break wind in your face.
Well,
it was an utter disaster.
Still a trick. If you can do it on command, it's still a trick. Still counts.
He's a little boy and his horse. If this doesn't work, I don't know what. Don't worry.
Maybe after this we'll try 2 little boys and a horse. Perhaps a little boy and 2 ponies. There's also a little boy, a little girl, and a moose.
I mean, there's so many variations. Don't give up. Don't give up yet.
Here comes a little boy and his horse. Nothing else has worked, but I don't know if this is not working. I don't know what we'll do.
I'm going to get Clint Eastwood's autograph if it's the last thing I do.
Sure. Yeah, in most of the world, it's your birthday. Dre. So, shit wherever you want.
Those Legos must really be stuck.
I appreciate the outside-the-box thinking, but I just don't know. I don't know if we're quite hitting it, but bless you. Bless you for the efforts.
Of course, when Santa usually goes to the beach to score some horse, he's usually after something else. Children.
Children? Oh yeah, and we have more animated gift slots, or animated emote slots, so we have to figure out some more animated emotes. We gotta figure out so many things.
So you mean this boy bought his mom to pull Santa's sleigh out of the sand? This boy is going places.
Alrighty. I don't think I'm much longer for the world. So we got one more riff, and then I'm out. Wanted to go 3 hours. I don't think that's in the cards tonight. Let's see. I mean, yeah. And yeah. And I don't, I guess that. Alright. And then I will figure out what all of these and what all the scoring information is going to be for this month. I'm thinking of a year-long total, and apparently we've been doing this since April. Didn't remember we've been doing 9 months of this. So good on us. There we are. There we are. We're finally getting our traction. But still, round 5. Anybody's game.
Now, the secret behind any great burger is in the grill. Crank that thing up high, okay? Always close that lid, okay? Keep it down. That gets the max amount of heat in there.
Okay.
Once you've blended the burger...
They look good.
Now, the secret behind any great
It's
burger...
a little long. It's a little long.
In the grill. Crank that thing up high, okay? Always close that lid, okay? Keep it down. That gets the max amount of heat in there. Once you've blended the burger...
Once you've blended the burger. What do you do once you've blended the burger? Let's see. Where to go with this? Oh. That's the best I can do. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So, yes, again, not entirely sure what the schedule of the ARC Improv Club's graduation stuff is on Wednesday, so I don't know how early I might be here, if at all, on Wednesday. I'll playing it by ear.
Okay, keep it down. That gets the max amount of heat in there.
It's a lot of grill for 2 burgers. That's all I'm saying.
You throw into my father's old coffin. I mean the grill.
Sure. Easy mistake.
Now the secret behind any great burger is in the grill.
Why did he have bacon in his pocket?
Okay, always close that lid.
What did I miss?
Okay, keep it down. That gets the max amount of heat in there. Once you've blended the burger,
pour the lamb sauce all over the fucker and turn the grill up on high and burn the fucking patty.
Okay.
I'm not running a preschool, you fucking donkey.
Fair enough.
Now the secret behind any great burger.
Oh, it wasn't in his pocket. It was on the tray. Okay. I feel better now.
Always close that lid. Okay, keep it down. That gets the max amount of heat in there. Once you've blended the burger,
You want to scream at it, tell it it'll never grill proper, and then add the garlic salt.
No, I'm not doing classes at ARC. I'm just going... They've had an improv club for years that I actually forgot that I kind of helped facilitate the starting of. And they've got like a graduation thing that I'm going to go check out and let them know the classes are coming here.
Ideally a blend of beef, pork, and man.
Yes.
Then you spank it till it weeps and cook it for your lover.
Sure. Sure.
now the secret behind any great burger is in the grill. Crank that thing up high.
Spank it till it weeps.
Always close that lid. Okay,
Spank
keep
it till it
down. That
weeps.
gets the
That's
max
what I
amount of
always
heat
say.
in there. Once you've blended the burger,
Smack yourself for opening the grill and allowing the tiniest BTU of that precious heat to escape.
But you did kind of let a lot out.
now the
That
secret
was
behind
completely
any great
unnecessary.
burger is in the grill. Crank that thing up high. Okay, always close that lid. Okay, keep it down. That gets the max amount of heat in there.
Mm-hmm.
Once you've blended the burger,
Set it on a plate and tell it all about your favorite conspiracy theories.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really get into detail, leave nothing out.
Sure.
It really seasons the meat.
Sure. Why wouldn't it? I don't know how you season your meat. All right. Final round. This is very up for grabs. Let's see. I gotta go with that one. And that one. And I think that one. All right. No. Gadget, no. I'm going to guest. I don't know if I'm judging or if I'm just sitting in to watch or what the fuck. ARC, American River College, has had an improv club for like 20 years that I kind of helped them set up way back when I was starting and didn't take seriously the impact I was having on the community. But Cameron still has a connection with them. So I was invited to come check them out and let them know that we'll be having classes coming here. Oh, was that enough to hold on? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, there it is. Look at that magnificent so-and-so. What do you know? Well, what do you know? What do you know? All right, how we doing? 54.35 for this summum. 54.35. 49.36 Cuomo. All right, one more over at the Riff Factory, and then we'll call it a night. I think 43.36 Doc. 4:23 for Dre. Drew, 15:23. And Snowy with a 7:34. All right. Yeah, one more because I'm feeling it all. So that's as much as we're going to be able to make happen today. So one more, back and over at the Riffin' of the Traxons. Let's transition cleanly because we're still a professional operation. All right. One more track riffery, and we shall call it tonight. Adieu. All right, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. Reel it back in. Okay. Changing categories. Got it. All right. Mac Dave, this motherfucker right here. All right. One more for the night. And again, I can't say for sure if or when I'll be back on Wednesday. I may be busy. I don't know the schedule on Wednesday, but I'm likely going to be here. We'll see. But not being inside the box for 3 weeks, that's a long time for us. All right. Back over into the riffs. There's Dre. There's Bigaroo. Crimzo, Cuomo, Doc. One more spot. And Gadgets. Alright. Let's get that going then. Well, rightfully so, Mac Dave. What emote more properly expresses just the mix of excitement and anger that is my screaming face? What better? I ask you. I ask all of you. That's weird. I've been seeing them. Humans. That's weird. Let me throw some shit out there. Let me do the Mac Dave special. Humans. Humans. Well, that's weird. Well, they have been tweaking some shit. So yeah, let's see if the... Yeah, because the regular ones worked when people were re-upping their whatnots. So let's see if those work properly. Yeah, weird. The animateds are not floating properly. Interesting. Humans. Well, and they had just gotten to the point, maybe they must be tweaking stuff like actively. Because I just saw, not too long ago, the animated GIFs, or the animated emotes, were floating animated. And that was the first time I'd seen them floating
McDonald's
animated.
really sucks on Halloween. Just take our fucking order, Keith.
Keith, come on. I just want whatever toy I don't have, whatever bucket I don't have yet. See, that one's working.
Gaze at what peak masculinity looks like. Adore me.
They just don't want my screaming face on there? That's rude. Maybe it won't take that many.
Have you been in a car accident or any kind of accident? Let EORP and Associates work for you.
It just doesn't like my screaming face.
What is the deal with airline food?
Right.
Putting Jerry Seinfeld's brain in a robot monster body didn't work out.
I mean, it seems like it did work out perfectly. Humans.
Show me the meaning of Christmas. The one you call Mariah Carey has been eradicated for failure to explain. Fear my diving helmet. Fear it.
Silly lollipop. Look at her being so adorable. Look at her being so adorable. I can watch Lollipop all night. Sorry, got distracted. I'm gonna go with that one. I'm not sure why. I don't know that I could back it up, so don't ask. Dave. Come on. We made the replacement lull. You gotta start using it. Don't hit me. Oh, don't hit me. Oh, but do hit me. Oh, yeah. Hit me. Sorry. Sorry. Street law. Street law. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Street law. There you go, Mac Dave. There you go. Spread the new lull far and wide. We're trying to replace it. Trying to make lull ours. Street law. Carry it forth with you. Take Stabco Lull into the world. Show them the superior lull. I'm doing myself no favors. I recognize this. Don't hit me. No.
Oh, wait. Hit me. Mommy.
Mommy.
Hit me.
There it is. How many of those do we got?
In the criminal justice system.
Well, they're classic, Doc, in that they still have the rights to use them right now, without having to rebuy them for the others.
Ouch. You hit me when I specifically asked you not to. Who's your supervisor?
Brack with the Santa hat. It works.
Now don't make me squeal like a pig. For the love of God, don't make me squeal like a pig.
Don't make me squeal like a pig. Aren't you listening?
I promise I'll put the seat down next time. I had a lot of Mountain Dew and couldn't wait.
It's fair.
Actually, hit me again, just not there.
Not there? Wait, does that mean there? You silly little pig. You're a silly pig. Let's see. I'm gonna go with that one. Again, I don't know why. That's just what I'm choosing. This is my truth right now. I don't know. I'm glad everybody enjoys the Brack. It doesn't fit anything that we do around here. It's just one of my favorite things. I've had that sticker on the back of the Nova for 20 plus years, one would imagine. I've got some backups. That one is well faded and crusted. Once I get the Nova back in working order, well, it's in working order. Once I get it road legal again, I will get the new Brack sticker on the back window.
Honey,
but I'm clearly laughing.
Turn sharp right at the next corner and again at the next.
He has his dumb hand on his chin for no reason.
Honey, turn sharp right at the next corner and again at the next.
How am I with my mouth wide open? You know what, Mac Dave? Go away. Whose snappers won and why should I care? Let's go look. Let's go look. How can they be starting soon when they've been going for 2 hours and 40 minutes? Looks like they're ending soon. Let's see. There were some other folk that I was looking at. Since we are ending a little earlier, we might go over to everything now, since we never get to raid them. Sorry, Chad, and we're also ending a little early because I'm still... Ugh.
Honey, turn sharp right at the next corner and again at the next.
Then turn right again. Then turn right one more time. I want to see that billboard we just passed again.
I'm, again, like 85%.
Honey, turn sharp right at the next corner and again at the next.
Listen, Uber tells me to just follow the GPS, lady. If you get as lost, it's double cost.
I need to figure out some Everything Now style shows. I want to move into that in the new year.
Turn sharp right at the next corner and again at the next.
I just don't want to do the same formats they're already doing.
The sign just turned on. I'm not missing that delicious hot glazed goodness again.
Get that hot glazed goodness, girl. You get that hot glazed goodness.
Honey, turn sharp right at the next corner and again at the next.
Then do it a third time. That'll bring us right back here. It's the last thing they'd expect.
It is. To be fair, it is the last thing they'd expect.
Honey, turn sharp right at the next corner and again at the next.
I think you'll go straight and drop your crazy ass back at your mother's.
Yeah. I need to figure out
turn
some
sharp
virtual...
right at the next corner and again at the next.
And if that doesn't flip our pre-model car, just smack my Tinder date with scrap metal.
Need to figure out some virtual set ideas. Well, but it's not about the same viewers. It's I don't want to be ripping off their shit. Oh, you should check out Everything Now, Chad. They're quality stuff. And it's we were doing virtual studio stuff when we started. I just didn't do it in an improv setting like they're doing, and I don't want to feel like I'm just ripping them off, but it's something that we were doing, but they're known for it more now, so it's a delicate balance. But it's something that I've wanted to be doing the entire time. I just have to do it differently. Oh, we definitely want to try and get cross-pollination for sure.
Peter! Look!
Not necessarily doing it before it was cool, just that
Peter!
I have that past virtual studio setup stuff. It's just they've been doing it consistently for a while, so even though we did it way back when, it'll be Johnny come lately and we'll get that sort of comparison. So that's all. We're all scrambling for how to do things, and they found their niche. The problem is we're too broad. We're not very specialized. And that's the point of the thing, but at the same time, it makes it more difficult for people to make this a destination. With everything now, with Your Old Dad, you know what you're going there for, because they do it specifically that way all the time. Here, it's a variety of things, which should be good, but it's harder to get people to just drop in. Oh, for sure, Gadget, yeah. Everything evolves. But yeah, this stage was covered in green fabric. We were doing virtual sets here from the beginning. But I didn't think to take
Everyone
it in the
relax.
virtual...
It's just a demolished surfboard.
Didn't think to take it in the virtual improv. They did great. I love what they're doing. And I want to do something similar.
I mean, you gotta admit, Peter, that's the coolest piece of driftwood you ever saw.
Peter! Look!
Those jackass boys were at it again. Damn their irreverent natures.
Peter! Look!
Not
But it
underestimating
wasn't a
myself at all.
shark. It was a shark lobster.
Not underestimating myself at all. I know we can do it. The point is, I just don't want to... I have to find different setups. They've got all the great setups. I gotta find different ones.
It still looks better than Bruce, the shark in Jaws. Am I right?
Can't do the same setups. Then it's too direct a comparison. So I have to figure out different ones.
Why the fuck did you eat my surfboard, Malcolm?
They've got a lot of cool stuff. Just want to really get a little more to where I want us to be in terms of streaming audience and reach and all that in the new year. Because everything's just been treading water. And that's fine, we've survived, but now it has to be something else. Just surviving isn't an option anymore. Things have to grow. Just surviving is no longer the goal. That was the sole goal for a while, but that can't be enough anymore. Crimso rocketing out of the basement. Yeah. So we've just been doing what exists slightly differently. There's a whole other level that's available right now.
You're very kind, Mr. Sneed.
I'll get the papers ready. It'll take a few minutes. Excuse me.
The papers weren't expecting to have to be ready so soon. So they gotta get dressed. They might have to brush their hair,
I'll
too.
get the papers ready. It'll take a few minutes. Excuse me.
I'm gonna get the papers ready. Hey, papers! You got a guest. Because, yeah. And I just, it re-dawned on me. I don't know how I'd lost sight of this. But, since shutdown and everything, like pre-pandemic, we had like 4 improv clubs in town. So there were options. There were places you can do your things. Now it's just one other place outside of us, and we're not doing enough to be that other option. So that's where I'm going to turn the focus to in the upcoming year. Refocusing on being an alternative. And not even just an alternative, but another place that you can do your thing. Because there are no more options. So I need to refocus in that direction, and I think when I do, I'll be happier. So that's where I'm pointed. Gotta start doing something about
You're very kind,
going in that
Sneed.
direction.
I'll
With
get
the new year.
papers ready. It'll take a few minutes. Excuse me.
Remember, just put the first answer that comes to your mind on the questions. The really stupid ones get more points on Family Feud.
It's true.
You're
It's
very
probably
kind, Mr. Sneed.
gotten more eyes on us for sure.
I'll get the papers ready. It'll take a few minutes. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
You're a kind one, Mr. Sneed. You help old ladies with their forms. You donate to NPR. Volunteer down at the dorms, Mr. Sneed.
Well done.
You're very kind, Mr. Sneed.
I'll get the
I mean,
papers ready. It'll take a few minutes. Excuse me.
Switching to nonprofit probably
Lord,
isn't
I
a bad
do
idea.
hope he can't tell my signature is just my Parkinson's.
You're very kind, Mr. Sneed.
I'll get the papers ready. It'll take a few minutes. Excuse me.
Yummy.
Oh, for sure, Gadget. Yeah.
You're very
And yeah, we
kind,
had 4.
Mr. Sneed.
And we lost half of them.
I'll get the papers ready. It'll
So I
take a
need
few
to
minutes.
reposition myself to be that
God, he makes me wetter than a Chicago Italian beef. Haha, beef.
beef. Need to reposition us to be that
You're very
other
kind, Mr.
option.
Sneed.
I'll get the papers ready. It'll take a few minutes. Excuse me.
Oh, I love when I can see some of that Sneed behind.
Hate to see Sneed leave, but I love to watch him go. I can't remember how that works. Hate to see Sneed go, but I love to watch him leave. I think that's what it is. All right, everybody, we made it through, most of this. I think it's a good step back into it, but yeah, I'm realizing still a little blah. Oh, I gotta be ready with scores. Just seeing if we're going to snappers or if we're going to everything now. Doc with the win. Well done. Well diddly did. Alright, 51-25 for Doc. gets a victory for the evening. I think Doc got a what the dub too, didn't you? Yeah, there's 2. All right, and that's 34.48 for Crimson. Gadget 26.46. Cuomo 26.35. Very close there at the bottom. $23.23 for Dre. Well, happy birthday tomorrow, Dre. Have a good day. Get those nice cocktails. Go someplace nice that you wouldn't normally go. Then complain about it. That's what we do. 2100 for Vigoroo. All right. Well done, everybody. Oh. Sorry. I am just barely back. Again, not entirely sure to what extent I will be back Wednesday. I may have stuff that I'm doing across town. So that might not be happening Wednesday. We'll see. Again, I don't know the schedule, but I'll do what I can to be back here. But in the meantime, like I say, since we never get the opportunity, I appreciate the suggested guide, Snowy, but I think we're going to send over to everything now because we never get to. So, hold on, everybody, and I will maybe see you back here Wednesday. Hold on for the raid. There it is. All right, see you in a bit. Have a good night. Be good to yourselves. I don't know.